Good morning and happy Sunday to you. I'm going to start with a story, okay? When I was a little boy, I grew up in Santa Rosa, out in the middle of nowhere. But they put a golf course out in the middle of nowhere and put some houses around it and called it the Santa Rosa Golf and Country Clubs. It sounds really, fancy schmancy. It wasn't. We weren't wealthy or anything like that, but it was a great place to grow up. My backyard was a par five. We played football and baseball and just had so much fun terrorizing that golf course in the evenings when play was done. And the kid that I ran with the most out there was a guy named Ward Vontillo. He was a great guy, just big smile, great guy, and we got along beautifully and ran for many years together. He had a little brother too. His name was Kurt. And Kurt was several years younger, maybe 3 or 4 years younger, but he always tagged along. And we always let him because he just was a great kid. But I just can picture him as just this little guy always on our tail. Monday morning, I woke up. I get up early these days to work on me, to do a bunch of stuff to get healthy and grounded and balanced. And so it starts early. I start around 5:30. On Monday it was 5. And I go for quite a while. I don't touch my phone. It's just journaling and prayers and meditation and writing and just stuff that, again, helps me. And when I finally turned on my phone, I saw the horrible news about Las Vegas. And of course, like you, like all of us, I just was stunned, not only at what happened, but that there would be a human being capable of something so twisted and evil. And I don't even have the words. And so I had all this beautiful balance, and I just got punched in the soul and the gut, and I just sat there. And then my phone rang, and it was from a buddy of mine named Barry, and he said, "Did you hear the news?" And I said, "Yeah, I'm just hearing it now." And he goes, "No, Kurt Vontillo was one of the ones that was killed." And I couldn't even get my head around this. Now, I got to be really honest, I haven't seen Kurt Vontillo in 40-something years, maybe longer. Once we went to separate high schools, Ward and I, and we remained friends for a while, but we drifted apart. I moved away, and he moved away, and it was just, it's one of those friends that we didn't stay close. So I definitely didn't stay close with his little brother. But man, it still just, it rocked me. It was incredibly upsetting and sad, of course. Like all the victims' family and friends, that was my reaction. I just was heartbroken and sad for the family, and it brought it home even more. And it's kind of the point is like, sometimes when we hear about some horrible tragedy, our first reaction is, oh, that's other people. A plane crashes or some bomb goes off or some horrible. And we're like, yeah, it's really, it's horrible. But that happens to other people, not our world. And here it came just screaming home right into mine. And so I was really struck by, as the day went on, just how truly precious this human experience is. I'm going to be 60 soon. My prayer, my intention, my vision these days is to live in just perfect health, well into my hundreds. That's what I'm focusing on. But as we know, there's no guarantees. I guarantee you this, Kurt Vontillo did not think he was going to a concert the other night and that he wasn't getting on a plane and going home and being with his kids and his grandkids. No one at that concert could have imagined something like that. And yet, there it is, he's gone. And I kept thinking about how crazy life can be that way. You know what I mean? And maybe earlier in the evening, his family, because there's several of his family members that got hit too that were right with him. They're going to be okay, I'm told. So that's some good news. But maybe Kurt said, "Hey, I don't feel like going tonight. I'm not really up for it. I don't want to go another night of this." "Oh, come on, let's go." So he goes. Or at one point, "Let's go closer to the stage." "No, stay here. It's a perfect spot." Or "Let's get a beer." "Now, let's wait one more song." You know what I mean? I don't know what happened. I don't know how it went down. But just to be in the absolute perfectly wrong place at the perfectly wrong time, that you're one of the 58 out of 22,000 that's killed. Boom, gone. So I was really been thinking a lot about just, again, how precious this life is. And I have the honor of teaching. We have just a beautiful school and beautiful students here. And I went in that day and talked about that, about how, You know, please, please, please. You know, we just don't know when time is going to end for us in this human experience. And we don't want to take it for granted. So to love a little bit more and laugh a little bit more today and lighten up a little bit more today and dare to dream a little bit more today, you know, so that you can have a life of no regrets. I read a quote recently. It said, you know, if you can live a life on your terms, then that's the most incredibly successful life. Meaning a life of no regrets, right? So I just wanted to share this with you because it really hit me that my hope and prayer is that you can just relax and smile more and laugh more and again hug more and really embrace how blessed this beautiful life is and how precious it really is too. So anyway, love to hear from you. Share if you'd like. If not, I'll see you next week. Okay, thanks again.